All right, and we're back. Um, well, welcome back, viewers, to Tyranny of Dragons, Session 6. Our heroes ran into a bit of a bind last week, and I need to stream this in Discord as well for you guys to see. Um, Second. Oops, not that one. I need this. Okay.
There we go.
All right. So, you guys were captured on sneaking on your way out. You attempted to grab the remaining prisoners and I don't know, deceive people on your way out. But ultimately,
My charisma checks just did not cut it.
yeah, just the attrition of so many eyes and so much suspicion worked against you. So you were captured and pretty quickly bound and find yourself here at a place that's familiar to you.
It's familiar because previously we saw the elf Leosin, the elven master, and so what's he up to? Is he still here?
So, upon arrival, one of the first thing that is said to you is this woman here has a bundle of ripped rope in her hands, and she's like, "I take it you know something about this," and she throws it to the ground. Let me just describe this woman. I sent a picture of her official artwork previously, but just to describe her, she has this large halberd, polearm weapon, and but most notably her armor that she's wearing. It's mostly leather, but it has all these spiked projections coming off of it that end in little fangs and claws, and it is stained. She has a cloak, and the leather itself is stained black, and then she also is wearing any bits of cloth that are accenting it are purple. And yeah, she throws the rope to the ground angrily, and she says, "Well, who are you? And what was your plan here?"
We're just coming here to have a party.
This guard here punches you in the gut.
Oh.
You want to go that route, huh?
Okay, listen. So we came here to free the people that you took from Greenest. That was our mission. It's not like you can say that you had anything particularly amazing planned for them either. Save those poor fools a trip into the stomach of a drake.
Really? Your tiny little band was sneaking into this to save some commoners? I don't buy it. What's your
buy it or
real
don't,
goal
but it's
here?
true.
Really? You and your friends, I assume you were associated with those up there. And she motions up to the bluff where the guard tower was. You just
Friends might be friends. I don't think so.
Regardless, you just happen to be all in this podunk town at the same time. What do you know of the cult of the dragon?
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, most of what we know about it, I've figured out in the last 6 hours. You really want me to... You're interrogating me, but you want me to tell you about you? Sure. as I recall, let's see. You are obviously under the sway of Tiamat, or at least you think you are, or plan to be, or something like that. At least you, the name is thrown around a little bit. You've got several factions going on here. I think it's like the Red Claws and the White Fangs, or was it the Red Wings and the White Jaws? And I'm like
The blue balls.
And I'm like intentionally getting it wrong. Yeah, maybe that was it.
The blue balls. She doesn't look amused. She says, I don't care what you think you've learned while you were here. What brought you to that town? What did you hear? What rumors did you hear that made you decide to go there? Actually, at this point, someone else you recognize comes up, and it's the blue half dragon that dueled. Whoa! Somebody outside.
The heck is that?
Oh yeah, I'm outside. What was it?
Yeah, we could just hear everything. If you could just like mute yourself, I guess, when you're not talking, so
yeah.
I don't pick that up. And says, Frulam, a word. And they step slightly away and have a conversation that you might be able to pick up a little bit on.
Do you want a perception check, perhaps?
Yes.
Okie doke. That's a 15 from Imelda.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Yeah, Imelda, you can hear most of it. He says, they appeared to have taken off to the north the way they came. Would you like us to pursue? And she says, yes, take a small force, though, and we don't know how many of them are. Take this. She hands him something. Imelda, it looks like a vial.
Vial, okay.
She's like, I can't afford to lose you. If any things don't go as expected, and he looks at it, he's like, there won't be any issue. But he does take it. And he goes off with you see him like go off and gather up some people.
Does it look to me just like a normal potion? I mean, I would think that my Arcana score would be high enough to know that at least.
It probably looks like a potion, yeah, but you have no idea a potion.
Yeah, of course not. I mean, of course, I'm not even going to try to identify it because that's ridiculous. But okay, it looks something like that. A consumable.
Yes.
And so we're bound, and of course, all our stuff has been taken away, right?
Yes. Weapons gone. I don't know if they would at this point would have. Yeah, I guess since they like tied you up, they and to like this they would have like maybe ripped off your armor. Maybe even just like cut it off. I don't know if it's just like leather or whatever. Maybe not. I guess it depends on. I think they would have like bound your arms and then like. I think they could have. I think you could force somebody's armor off pretty reasonably with this many people around. So.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. She's like.
Well, when she starts interrogating us again, my strategy is just gonna be random lies and nonsense.
Okay.
Yeah, it was studded leather in case that helps. But I mean, Jay was wearing, Jay was very.
I had a chain shirt.
All right. When she sees she's not really getting anywhere with you, she's like, well, clearly we need to loosen your lips. She like looks to them. She's like, the treatment you were giving the elf, double it with them. No food or water. And she turns back to you and she's like, if I don't hear what I need to hear, we kill you at first light. And she turns to leave. And
Okay, It seems to me like she's serious, so I am gonna say one more thing.
okay.
Eltergard. Does that name get any reaction out of her?
That's so you mentioned the name of that city.
That's right.
Okay. She says.
Yeah, with the two sons.
She's like, what? Did some paladins send you here?
I'm not sure if paladin is the right word, but yes, it was someone in that city of light who told me to come here on a journey. Why did I follow the words of somebody I barely even met? Maybe because I didn't have any hope left. I was completely on my own with nowhere else to go, and this seemed like a good option. If you want to know the person's reasons, you're going to have to ask them.
Very well. She seems to like think on what you're saying, but doesn't like say anything further to you. You see her walk far enough away that you can't hear what she's saying, and she exchanges some words with somebody ominous who's been watching this whole thing from a ways. Is another half dragon. This one, black scales, and this one is like very much like head down, like like glaring at you, like as if like forehead down, like eyes up, and
well, it ain't gonna be a gentle grin.
right. And this fig is like kind of like robed and whatnot, and she is wearing robes, but her hands are out, like both hands on what at a glance looks like a walking stick, but at like slightly closer inspection it's definitely a scabbard. Like she has a sword out that she's like using like as a walking stick, I guess, and it's massive. It's like great sword size for a she's still medium size, but it's a huge sword. You see them just they whisper a couple things to each other, and then they both leave. The guards beat you a little bit, and then they leave you hanging.
I'm sorry, Jay. I had to tell him the truth.
Wow. All right. I don't know what they want out of us. Just hope we get out of this.
Yeah, me too. You and I have got some unfinished business. I'm not going to bring it up now, though. Let's hope there'll be plenty of time for that later. I'm not going to end my character arc right now at a time like this. That's a great way to die.
Love it.
Well,
all right. Well, I guess we'll just hang on.
You'll just hang on. You want to? You have anything in your? I don't know if you guys had anything in your back pockets that you wanted to try and do to like try and escape or what.
I mean, I guess I'll like test the ropes and stuff, but I assume they did a pretty good job. That elf guy didn't leave anything to help us, did he?
The only like I already gave away my dagger, so that's useless. The only thing that could possibly in my inventory help to shred a rope would be an ink pen, and that's like pushing it. If that has like the most solid point ever.
if they even left it on you, which if they grabbed like if it's in like a satchel or a backpack,
I'm sure.
Or something.
Yeah, I'm not like carrying it in my pocket. Okay, so I don't really see any. Oh, actually, wait a second. How about my tools? Do they take my? I'm just curious. Do they take my pan flute?
If it would have been in like a satchel or a backpack, it's
no. It would have been on a cord around my neck. Because it's sort of a focus for bard spells. Although I don't use perform. The rules require me to use something like that as a focus, but right now it's kind of pointless because I'm out of spells. But that's like, up to you whether they took it or not.
Visibly displayed, or would it be like under a shirt or something?
No, I think since I previously had to use it to cast that sleep, that would mean that it would be like on a leather thong or something and visible in front of my chest. But it just would look like a set of panpipes to them. Maybe they wouldn't even associate it with being a weapon. I don't know if how their Arcana is, or if they've sensed that I'm a bard or what.
If it's something that would you have like made any attempt to hide it like before you got completely restrained? I would have wanted like a sleight of hand or something.
I mean, would you like a retroactive sleight of hand check?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 16.
Good enough. Yeah, you still have it.
Okay, great. I drop it down my, down the front of my shirt or something like that.
Yeah.
Their attention was not on shit like that at the time when we got busted. Okay.
All right. So they beat you for like 5-10 minutes, and then go off. You guys. I won't say they sit there for like an hour, like you'd be dead, right? Like the time goes probably pretty quickly. It may even only matter of a couple minutes, really, until you're like nearly passed out. You should probably like I don't know, have your current hit points or something.
Okay, I'll take myself down to well, around down, so I'll take it down to 8.
Okay, and yeah, they don't like knock you unconscious or anything, but probably bloody noses at minimum, both of you, plenty of bruises. And after they go away, after a little bit of time passes, after you talk to each other for a little bit, you hear dunk, and Imelda, right by your hand, your dagger is just flew out of nowhere and is stuck in the wood.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to just like not do anything for like maybe a minute, but after that I'm going to use it and use sleight of hand to try and saw myself.
Okay.
Would you prefer this to be actually? Would you prefer this to be stealth or sleight of hand or what? Sleight of hand, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Stealth is more like actually hiding in shadows or something.
Yeah, I think sleight of hand is still appropriate.
I don't even. That's sort of a distinction with no difference because they're both +3. But just wanted to know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Just
there
for the
we have
record.
we have a 19 on sleight of hand.
Your hand is free, and also you hear the faintest of whisper from behind you, and it says,
Yeah.
I believe that was yours, and the way behind you is clear.
You mean up that slope?
That's what it says. Yeah, you can hear it from behind you, but yeah.
Thanks, Elf.
Do I notice this?
Oh yeah, you can clearly see like Imelda getting slicing free, and you hear the whisper as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elf, I can see why your disciples are so loyal to you. You talked a huge game. I didn't believe you, but I think I was wrong. You know what? If you could do us one favor, can you cause a little distraction so that I can get this knife over to Jay here? I don't want anybody's eyes on us when I do.
You don't hear an audible reply.
Okay.
He's
Well,
like I'll watch. I'll join if I need. But you're clear.
Okay,
Right now.
well-
You're clear right now.
well-
Now is the time.
Okay, then I will. I'm just gonna quickly just put the knife in Jay's hand, like reach over, put it in his hand, and then immediately get back to where I was and make it seem like I'm still bound, even though I'm not.
Okay.
All right. You need a sleight of hand for me to cut
Sure.
loose?
Yeah.
5.
5. Okay. Well, he told you the way is clear for right now. So it's more that you don't cut it very quickly, and you're like sweating, and like the anxiety is like, oh god, I gotta go now, and it's like taking a little longer than you want it to, but you get your hand free.
Oh wait, I actually have a +4 to sleight of hand for some reason.
Well,
Was that your background in being a street rat? Must have been.
oh yeah.
Why would it be a plus? Oh right, yeah. It doesn't really matter. It gets me a 7. Okay, but eventually I get free.
Yeah, you're both
Alright.
free, and sure enough, like, I mean, the guards are like, they're like right there, but they're turned away from you. You could walk around, but you could also scramble up this. But I guess you probably want to roll stealth.
I think both of us do. All right, Jay, it's time to wait a second.
So we're
Wait,
sneaking by them.
Yeah, and this could be where perhaps some inspiration could come into play.
Jay, I whisper to you. It's time for you to be stealthy as fuck. So take the bardic inspiration now, okay?
Wow. When
And
you
this is
tell me
whisper.
it,
I'm inspiring you with words. So this doesn't go into the normal territory of the bard song, like sneak, sneak, sneak quietly. All right, so let's do this stealth
for some
check.
reason I believe you. Okay.
Stealth check on Imelda is only a 10.
I'll check. 9.
Ooh.
I guess I will not. Well,
Yeah, do you want to add a D6?
I mean, I just
to
got
that?
one. I just got one less than you, so I don't think I'll use it. So they're gonna hear us. They're probably gonna hear us.
So you're not going to roll the extra D6?
No, I don't think
Well,
so.
if you'd use it, I can do this again.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, I'll use it since he can do it again.
Yeah.
Imelda can do it again. Okay, that bumps me up to 14.
Okay. There are no... It's like dim light around you, so they're going to have disadvantage on their perception anyway. So I'm going to roll that. A few people that are faced your way and could be looking. Wow. As you guys, like, even before you start stepping away, you hear a
Yeah.
one of the guards looks like he's gonna walk back your direction. What's going
Quick,
on
just
here?
play normal.
Yeah.
Is he like that close?
Yeah, I mean he gets to hear, but he looks like he's like squinting at you guys is like you're not sure what he's
And we're
looking
on-
at.
We're on the ground.
Yeah, like your arms are down. You quickly put your arms back up, and you think maybe that's what he's like wondering about. Like he's like, did I like? He's looking as if like, did I see them like move?
Okay. Well,
And,
let's hold this position.
We'll just hold position, like, and pretend we're still bound.
I
Alright.
still got the dagger, right? I've got the dagger in one hand.
You do, and
Okay.
somewhere behind you, hopefully, is Leosin. Watching. Yeah, will join
Okay.
if he needs to.
So what I want to do is I want to, if he seems like he's, well, let's just wait and see what he does.
Okay. He's like, I could have. He's like, I better check the bindings. He like mutters to himself, and he comes like right up to you, Jay.
All right. I'm gonna stab him. I don't know
Okay.
what else to do.
All right,
Do it. I'll fucking smack this guy's neck.
all right. So we're gonna.
Well, I
roll-
don't have any weapons here, but
This is gonna
Oh,
have
I
to
can
come
do-
down to initiative.
I can do
Okay.
vicious mockery though.
Nice.
So let's get initiative from all of you.
Okay,
Okay.
I got a 19.
Imelda's initiative is a 12.
Okay.
It's due to jack of all trades.
Oh yeah. What did you say yours was, Jay?
19.
Man, this guard is having a heck of a day.
Shit.
But I have to double check what his actual stats are.
Should he be surprised?
I mean, not really.
I guess he was already suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I gotta roll. One other initiative, I suppose. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, you had a 19. He rolled a 19 on the die and as a +1, so he'd be acting like just milliseconds before you, but Leosin rolled a natural 20. So, thunk, and I gotta roll. He's gonna try it. They've got like some sort of stunning fist or whatever. I don't have his stats actually rolled up.
What, monks?
Available? Yeah, I'll just roll it to.
Oh, he's a monk.
He is a monk. Yes, and they kind of told you as much with the one with his like disciple that you met. I guess he didn't say that this guy had a, fighting style or whatever. He said he was.
I thought he was some sort of wizard.
Well, he had a staff
and
he's had a staff and a choker, which could mean almost anything as far as your class is concerned.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he hits. I assume it's some sort of like con save or something. I should just double check. 5e. Yeah, he's going to try. Well, that's actually fairly high level, but that's fine. It's probably appropriate.
Yes, he should be high level.
Constitution save or be. Oh, it's only for one turn. That's probably fine.
That's all we'll need.
Yeah, so Constitution save on the guard's part fails. All right, the guard like his eyes roll back and he like collapses to the ground, but he's not dead. He's like, and Leoson's like, he won't be out for long. Strike.
Okay. Can I coup de grace him or whatever? I
Yeah,
don't know
you
what
can.
the rules are.
Yes, you can.
What do I do?
It's an automatic crit.
Okay. So, what's a dagger? D4? Is it?
Yeah, and you can add your strength, but yeah, you roll 2d4 plus your strength once. You don't double the strength. I suppose he'll roll damage as well.
9 damage.
Yeah, he did almost enough to kill him with his punch anyway. He's like, run. Well.
Can I take the guard's weapon with my?
Yes, definitely. He's got a scimitar.
Okay. Does he have a shield?
This guy doesn't.
Okay.
No,
I'll just take a scimitar then.
Yeah, one of the sword guys. All right.
That's fine. If you take that, give me back my dagger. Let's go.
All right. And with that, we'll let you guys get out.
Great.
Okay. Nice.
Too bad we couldn't have rescued anybody else from Greenest, but that's just the way it goes. Maybe they'll be so busy looking for us that they forget to feed them to the drakes.
Well, that's assuming you survive your encounter with what's heading for the rest of the party.
Ah, correct. Well, is it time for us to cut here and rejoin the others?
Yes. So I'm going to. I guess I'm just gonna mute the stream for a second, because I'll need to. You guys pop into the side room.
Sure.
And I'm just going to mute myself while I set up the next encounter.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
like all night, every night. That kind of gets
Sure.
old. But other than that, I'm good for it.
Yeah, same. So Mike is back in the room, although he's muted.
Yes, I'm all set up. Are we missing Sean?
He was here for a second,
He was here. Okay, good.
but not for the last 5 minutes or so. I mean, did he leave any clue as to what he was doing?
I'll shoot him a message. Where did I put my?
Yeah, maybe he logged off because there was some technical problem or something.
I wasn't around when he popped on, so.
Yeah, I was almost positive he was in here. Oh well.
Did you guys explain what happened to you at all, or
Why would we?
good?
I mean, we haven't met them yet.
Good. Okay.
I simply revealed that we weren't dead.
Okay.
Somebody died, though. Somebody died.
Oh, no.
Find my pen here somewhere.
So let's see.
Well, I mean, I'll repeat myself when Sean gets here, but for the rest of the party, you guys.
Ah, here he is.
Oh, good.
Speak of the devil, and he has bears.
Good. Good. You good to go, Sean?
Yeah, I'm good to go. I just didn't realize. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. So, you guys don't know what happened to the others yet. When we left you guys, you'd successfully gotten 3 prisoners out of the raiders' encampment, and although it appeared your friends maybe captured, they didn't meet up with you, and these prisoners in particular that you broke out are extremely exhausted. They're just dirty. They're tired, injured. They're not able to move very fast, and you feel like you know the alarm was raised obviously on your way out. So like you feel like you're in imminent danger. There's probably going to be people coming after you. So I guess the question is, what would you try to do to like get yourselves and these people to safety?
Well, we should probably wait for the cover of night.
It's dark at this point. Like the sun
Okay.
was setting as we were dealing with all this, so it's like twilight to almost like full dark at this point.
Well, I don't know if we have time to like walk these people back to a town or anything, because our friends are still
I
there.
feel like that's probably a bad idea because they were like about to chase me out when I took off with with you guys.
Right.
I think we should definitely hit the road as quickly as we can. Try and go somewhere where we can meet up with our friends. But I think these people, they're going to slow us down, and if we get caught, they're probably going to get killed.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I don't know if we should just. I think we should just send them off into the opposite direction and hope they can find somewhere to kind of shelter up for the night and just rest up.
Yeah. Does it look like they're injured at all? Like maybe they could use some healing?
A little bit, but the bigger issue is exhaustion. So they have if you look up the rules for exhaustion, I don't know what level it is, but they are at the level of exhaustion where their speed is halved, most notably.
Yeah.
And I think you start getting like less actions in combat, things like that.
So they mainly just need a long rest or something?
It takes like a full day, basically 8 hours of sleep, but then you can only do that once per day to remove
Right.
one level of exhaustion. So you think it would take it might take them a few days of rest to get back to normal.
Well, they definitely need to get to a town then. Um,
Greenest is the only town you know of, and they're from this area. They tell you like, yeah, Greenest is the closest and safest place, and it's but it's like it took you half a day to get here.
Yeah, it's like 10 miles away or more.
Yeah, I mean it's realistically it's probably like 40, 50 miles actually. So maybe it took you maybe like 20 miles. You're right.
it's going to take them twice as long because they're exhausted.
My range might be off. Here, I can look at the map here. I don't know if this has a scale on it. It does. 50 miles. Greenest actually isn't on this map, sadly.
I didn't see it. It should be like south of Boulder's Gate.
It's in the green fields. It's in the green fields here.
Okay.
This place, this hideout is like where the hill, not in the full mountains. It's like basically like halfway in between where Greenest is. Here, I can draw on this. Not in white though. Let's do.
Wait, are you streaming your map right now?
Oh yeah, wait, is it not
Oh,
streaming?
wrong room.
Oh, I'm not streaming the screen. I'm sorry. There we go.
Yeah, do we need to go back into the table?
I can just do it here.
No, we can just watch the stream from here.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, so Greenest. Oh, this is way too big of a thing. But Greenest is here.
I mean, so if you want to hear chapter and verse about what travel pace means, if you're traveling at a fast pace, you travel 30 miles in a day, you take a penalty to passive wisdom scores. At a normal pace, you travel 24 miles in a day.
Well, that's pretty far.
Yeah, it's almost a marathon.
Yeah.
Still, if you're traveling all day and you're a hero, I get it.
Yeah, and you guys left Greenest like in the morning, like maybe late morning, because you guys
late
were
morning.
needing some sleep.
So
and you got there
I mean,
by like near sundown. So
if you ask me, it makes sense for it to be like 18 or 20 miles or something.
yeah, that's about what it is. Oh, this drawing is in 3 dimensions apparently. So
Whoa.
so okay, that doesn't work when you look at it at a different angle. So, but hopefully you saw it when I drew it. I guess it's something like that, where the top one is Greenest, the bottom one is roughly where you are in the Raiders camp. And yeah, there's like, well, actually in this direction, the south where you there weren't like on the main road that you took to like get to Greenest, where you were heading like heading east from from like where it says Cloud Peaks, roughly. You're heading there, kind of like on the border of the green fields. There was definitely like the occasional like farm and cottage and such, but south of Greenest there was like a horse trail essentially that you were on, and there was no like homes on the way to Greenest in the direction you went. Also, it's whoa, Nick, we can hear a lot of noise again.
Sorry, that's my chair.
Okay.
I'm inside now. I just have a very squeaky chair.
All right. Once you get past the like canyon area, which was only like a mile, you're only like a mile into this canyon. There are some like hills, but it's also otherwise it's pretty open. There's no like forest so like cover is not super easy to come by. The prisoners don't, or I guess the freed captives, don't seem too excited about the idea of being left or going off on their own.
Oh, this one has repent like in his forehead.
Does it?
It's carved into his forehead. It says repent.
One of the guy or the girl?
The guy with the chain on his neck.
Okay, well, it doesn't actually.
It's gruesome.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Well,
Worst tattoo ever.
if these guys can get to one of those cottages to stay for a night, maybe ask one of the farmers there. Then
Well, that's what I was saying. There wasn't any, but in the direction that you went between here and Greenest. It is dark, you know. Maybe they, you don't know for sure, like how good they are at tracking. They might not be able to find you.
Yeah.
Maybe if we take a more of a wide berth around, the trail that we had followed, if we just take a wider berth around it, and kind of lead these people until they really just can't go any further, that might be a good idea.
Does anyone have the survival skill?
I do.
Why don't you roll it?
Okay.
This would be for like knowing how not to leave like tracks, how best to like hide your trail as you're going.
I got a 17.
All right, so you know if you take your time, like if you're going like half speed, you'd be able to hide your trail pretty well. But that would mean you'd be going at essentially quarter speed.
All right.
But as far as like what path you can take, like, you know, staying out of soft earth and sticking to like gravel or rock would be better. But in this open area, there's like no guarantees, but probably the best thing is to just get moving, get distance in between you.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right.
I don't know if Zeal maybe wants to go half speed so that he can get ahead of us, and Cyanwrath and I will go quarter speed to keep up with these freed captives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I mean,
that
they
might
can
be the way to go.
they can dash and get like if we're talking like round to round movement here, like, you know, their normal speed's 30, so they're moving at 15, but they could dash and do like 30, but they can't keep it up for forever.
But they could run from like one grove of trees to another rock and that kind of thing.
Maybe, but yeah, there's not a lot of trees.
Sure. Okay.
This is like scrubland.
Okay.
Well, I think we should get moving and take our chances.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's get going.
All right, you get traveling, and after about an hour,
You collapse from exhaustion.
yeah, after about an hour, well, it is sort of accurate. They're not able to like keep dashing anymore. They need to like either take a break or at least go to like normal speed. And that'd probably be a good time for you guys to roll perception.
All right. 16.
I got a 15 plus whatever my modifier is. Oh, my sheet's right here. Come on.
I got a 3. I don't see anything. I see as
well,
much as these freed people see.
It's not that hard, because they're not being stealthy. You've
I got 17 total. There we go.
all right. Yeah, both Tars and you guys have been looking over your shoulder pretty regularly anyway, and it's at this moment that you see. Well, actually, probably be especially Tars, right? You've got 120-foot dark vision, right?
I do.
I got 60.
You can hear it just beyond your dark vision, and then it's like around that moment that they're at like at the edge of your dark vision. You can see a number of figures rushing towards you.
Oh boy.
Well, definitely alert Diabroth. And it looks like Zeal sees what's coming or hears what's coming also. So I say we get ready, and you three, get off to the side a little bit.
Hide behind
Wherever you
that
can,
rock.
just lay down. Yeah. Lay down flat if you can.
Okay.
Don't make any sounds.
So we're gonna roll initiative. You three, I need to make smaller. You guys were able to find the trail of your allies and the pursuers, and
because the pursuers weren't trying to move stealthily at all.
no, they were going as fast as they can, and these guys were going slow. So you were all able to kind of catch up. So
All right, so that means Leosin is with us as well.
he is. He
Great.
also has that exhaustion though, so his movement is slowed. But monks have faster innate movement, so he's still able to move like 20 feet per round normally.
So this is one time for me. Like, I swear that this isn't just me like gazing at my character sheet, but there is a story-related reason for this question.
Okay.
So when I was talking with Leosin's, initiate or disciple or whatever, he gave me a broken staff and an ornamental choker. So I'm wondering if were those things confiscated from me in the dungeon? I mean, in the camp.
I mean, the choker is like just like a simple rope thing. You might have had it in a pocket, and they probably wouldn't have taken that. And
But the staff is like, well, you said it was broken.
Yeah,
They probably would have taken it.
They would have tossed it aside, like in probably out of reach.
That's fine. All right. Well, I would have given at least. See, when you say ornamental choker, it just makes it sound like a gem. It has a gem on it or something.
Yeah, no, it's like one of those like rope knit kind of things with maybe a couple like different colored like stones in it.
Okay, cool. Well, anyway, I'll give it back to him, and I'll cross both of them off my sheet.
Okay.
I would have used my second wind somewhere along this way, so I'm gonna roll to recover hit points.
Good, yeah, because you guys like were at half hit points or less.
Yeah, I don't really have a good option, but it's better for us to keep traveling. And there's something I feel a little bit guilty about, but I'll mention it later.
Getting me captured?
No.
Oh, I never rolled initiative. My kid came interrupted.
One like you guys wouldn't have much opportunity to like talk amongst yourselves. But one thing that I'll mention that Leosin says to you right away, Imelda, and both of you is he apologizes for I guess being like cold with you. Like he when you were trying to free him or when you came up to him, he thought it was just some trick to try and get information out of him. He didn't think you're being honest.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, no hard feelings.
All right. So you guys, we're gonna do a round or two, and then you guys will join in. So
Great. Wow, that's way better than I expected.
I have my longbow.
All right. And I was trying to find my pen. Is that it? Is this it? It's hard to deal with initiative without writing it down. Well, go ahead and roll initiative if you didn't already.
They're all in the dungeon.
Oh, it's in the chat. Okay.
Discord.
Do you want us to roll now or when we catch up?
Go ahead and roll now, and I'll add it.
Yeah, sure. Imelda's real winded.
Hey, how do I get my D&D Beyond character sheet on?
On the tablet.
Yeah.
Copy the URL from your browser and then paste it in.
Okay.
Let's see here. Parse.
Nice. Cool.
Okay.
God, that cantrip sucks.
Okay, good. All right. Great. All right. Diabroth, you are alerted by your allies, and you can act first.
All right. Well, I'll take my longbow out.
Okay.
I don't think I have dark vision. Where would it say dark your vision on the character sheet?
Well, it'd be based on your race, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if Dragonborns get dark vision.
Let's check.
Usually it's right here underneath your saving throws, but I don't think you have any.
No, you don't.
Okay, so
Yeah. So you would need a torch out, probably.
are they carrying torches?
Daddy, can I take a bath?
Go ahead.
No, Daddy, take a bath. Daddy.
I think probably. Yeah, because they're just humans with them. Yeah, so I would say yeah. Like, in fact, that would make it extra insanely easy to see them.
Great.
Yeah, that's how we follow them so easily.
Yeah.
Then I will take a shot. Since if they can't see me, I can see them. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You would have seen the torches. They probably had to go a little bit slower to be following the tracks and such.
Unfortunately, I got a 10. 10 total.
A 10? And who are you targeting? You can't really see, right?
Well, the closest one carrying a torch, I suppose.
Okay. So, just probably just these front two would have torches. The other three of them don't.
All right. I would shoot the one on the right.
On the right? Okay, a 10 misses that one.
All right.
And
It's quite a ways.
And I guess I'll get closer.
Yeah, I wonder. Let me double check if our scales look appropriate here. Yeah, I think so. So they're.
I'll move up to the captives and tell them, get behind these trees off to the right here.
Okay.
And get down.
All right.
I put out the card. There's so many people.
You do say that, and then it's Zeal. You act next.
No, that's over here.
Okay. Skylar.
I'm not here.
I know. Okay, I have my longbow out too, and I will fire at one of the people that I guess you said these two have torches.
Yeah, the front left and front right.
All right. Well, I'll shoot this one.
Okay.
I'm not disadvantaged or anything. I mean.
Nope, you can see him just fine.
Sweet. Here, take the blue dice. What's my plus? I think it's +5. Okay. Yes. So I got a 16. 1-6.
16 hits.
Okay. Is it considered sneak attack?
No.
That's yeah. They haven't had any actions yet. They don't even know they're getting shot at.
Right.
They're aware of you.
I don't believe that, but you're the dungeon master. That'd be 8.
8 damage?
Yeah, 8 damage.
Before we go any further, I need to find a pen, because that is how I'm going to be tracking hit points. So give me 1 second.
Okay. And the god said, pause the game. Dang. 30 feet doesn't seem like much on this map.
Yeah, at night, this is such a gigantic distance away.
Daddy,
Yes, Skylar.
come on.
Skylar, I can't right now.
Okay. Found a pen. I can actually write down these initiatives before I forget them. So
If there would have been a sneak attack, well, that guy would have been dead.
okay, got it. You did 8 damage.
Cool.
In that case, that was Zeal. Oh wait, Tars, what was yours again? Did I skip you?
Mine's 11.
11. Okay, you're up.
I think it was 11. Yeah, it was 11. Okay. So I see the ones with the torches, but I also see a couple off to the side that aren't carrying torches.
Yeah, there's you can see the others. Maybe it's a little too dim for them to perfectly measure it out, and these guys aren't here. There's 5 total, and you can probably, with your excellent dark vision, make out that this guy that dueled Cyanwrath is amongst them.
Oh.
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna keep an eye on him, but I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay.
What? They're about 120 feet out. You said, like, just at the limit of my dark vision.
Yeah, I guess that's when you first observed them, but with this map, I guess we'll just do what the map says. So it's like 70 or 80 feet.
Well, in that case, I'm going to cast Hex on him.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
What does it do?
So that it places a curse on a creature I can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. Also choose one ability when you cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it's a bonus action, so then I can also attack, right?
Yes.
Then I will cast Eldritch Blast after casting Hex.
What the thing
or not?
with spells?
Or is it only one?
There is a caveat with spells. You can't cast 2 spells in one turn, even if one is an action, the other is a bonus action.
Perfect. All right. Then in that case, I'll just alert Diabroth to the fact that his dueling buddy is coming.
Okay.
Another chance.
All right. The 4 non half dragon champions advance. Need to measure their movement. They're gonna go. We're gonna go. So they're full movement. So that's. I guess they can go. I guess if they dash, they can move 60 inches, huh? Was my math wrong? If I said 1 inch is 10 feet, then they
60 inches.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
I thought 3 inches was 30 feet.
Oh wait, you're right. Wait, no.
They can move. They can move 600 feet.
No. Yeah, my math is off by an order of magnitude. So they can move.
I thought this map looks too big.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys are probably a lot closer to each other. So I said you're like 120 feet away. So how many inches should that be?
60.
120. If it's
That would be.
If an inch is 10 feet, so they should only be
They should be
12. 12 inches, right?
yeah.
12 inches.
No.
No, that's too. No, that would be if it was
You said-
0.1.
No. 1 inch is. Yeah, it'd be 12 inches.
Yeah.
Man, it just seems like such a short distance.
So then, in that case, for this map, let's see what looks kind of just eyeball reasonable. 5 feet should probably be 1 inch, maybe.
Yeah.
So in that case, 120 feet would be how many inches?
120 divided by 5.
Mm-hmm. So 60.
Yeah.
Great. So we're gonna just tighten you guys closer to each other, and we'll have you start 60 feet apart, or 60 inches apart, roughly. Oh, that's maybe too close.
Oops. You can do that.
All right. So, okay. So that would be right at the edge. Okay. It was actually closer than I thought. So yeah, they're just going to be right about there. So if then we're going to move, I said 1 inch is 5 feet. So if they're going to move 60 feet, they're going to move 30 inches.
Yeah.
Guys, I think the math is still off. You're saying 1 inch is 5 feet,
They're moving 60 feet right
and they're
now.
supposed to be 120 feet away.
Yeah.
They're halfway towards us now, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved 30 feet. And,
You
from
want to
where I
move 30
started.
feet closer, or no?
Were they?
I
So they.
moved 30 feet.
Oh, frick! I had my mic off. If each inch is 5
24.
feet, that means you just moved them 150 feet.
Yeah,
Moved
they
them
should be. It should be 24 inches away from you.
They moved 60 feet.
Because if at 5 feet, 10 inches
They
is
should
50
be-
feet. That means if they dash, they should only move 12 inches.
Okay. So what distance would have been 120 feet from each other?
120 feet would be, oh shit. 120 feet is only. I think you went the wrong way. I don't think you should have.
24 inches.
Yeah.
24 inches.
They should have only been.
Yeah, 24 inches. You're
All
right.
right. Well, the imagery on this, I don't think I can change the scale.
Yeah, that's
at least I don't know.
that's 100. That's 120 feet right there. Whatever villager.
Can't you like switch to metric or something?
Yeah.
I could. Yeah, that's really easy. Right now, I just switch it to metric.
You can run 10 meters.
Actually, there's a grid mode as well. I can turn a grid on this as well.
Oh yeah, it is a flat surface.
Yeah,
I mean-
actually, you know what? That might be easier than, because this isn't a 3D map. Here, let me see. What do? I click and I.
Yeah, you're right.
Grid.
The scale is so much different. 'Cause, yeah,
Wow,
before it'd be like,
Wow. Yeah, that's so different.
oh my god. We'd have to scale us down.
Yeah, Tyranny's huge.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a huge creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scale is probably part of the
There we
issue.
go.
The size of
Yeah, if I want to be like
I feel like
normal size,
freaking Gulliver here.
There-
Okay,
there I
thank
am.
you.
Oh, Zeal's so small.
yeah, that's what I should be if you're going to go by scale.
There's no way I'm still this big.
So the issue is that the fan-made map you picked had this bizarro scale, right?
I guess, yeah.
It's gigantic.
I'm still 6'5". That's my height.
The size of those trees.
How big is the map total?
Well, it makes sense. There's huge trees.
We could just say every inch is a foot. If you want to just start us off on each side.
Massive.
If you really, each inch could be a foot. If you want to start off on each side, makes it a 95-foot map.
Now we're just gonna go that these squares are now 5 feet, and this is how close you are at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's easy enough.
So there are, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm gonna have them be roughly here.
They're 120 feet from the prisoner.
All right.
Okay.
They moved up 60.
But
Great.
now they're all 60 feet away.
Perfect. And this guy is still 120 feet away, so they're about halfway. Boom. Great. That was fun. Now I know this map at least. So, that was the other humans action. Should make it a little smaller. Okay, and then right afterwards, this guy runs up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon, half dragon, locks eyes with you. Well, I mean, I guess not locks eyes because it's too dark to see, but he notices you, Cyanwrath.
Really? What, does he smell me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then right after that, these guys do what you say. They run off in opposite directions. They take cover.
Right.
Okay, then it'd be back to the top at Jay. Wait, not Jay. Diabroth.
All right. Well,
And actually, this map is so huge that actually I probably could have you guys jump in right now. We'll say you're that far away. So maybe, yeah, it is Jay's turn, I guess.
Okay. So I'm way over here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just double move with my scimitar out.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
I must have missed the beginning part because I'm like, wait, how are they free? But that's okay. I don't know anything.
They haven't explained yet.
Here.
Yeah, Imelda and I just did that part.
Yep.
We're just rejoining the group now.
Yeah,
and you guys
wouldn't make sense for you to know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You guys, you can watch the stream when we're done here, and I streamed the first part of it. All right, then it's Diabroth.
All right. Interesting. Well, can I draw the attention of them? I want to intimidate them by yelling, and I'm gonna lure them over this way. Oh no, behind a tree. I'm gonna dash up here, and I'm gonna try to get all their attention on me.
Okay. Yeah, make a intimidate check.
Oh, natural 20 plus 5. 25. Okay. Get over here! I want another go with you.
You definitely got their attention. They look like they're perfectly happy to run up and kill you. Zeal.
I'm going to shoot the same one that I shot before, which I believe is that one.
Okay, yep.
Sweet. 17.
That hits.
Sweet. For 10 more damage.
Okay. That one actually falls.
Whoa. I breathe a sigh of relief right there. Sweat's coming down my brow.
Oh, and then, yeah, I guess I just want to stay basically in longbow range. So, you said 5 feet, so I can move 30 feet. Yeah, I guess I only move 15.
Okay. Leosin is going to go. He's going to move 40 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40.
Wait, does that stack with his exhaustion? I think you were saying he was exhausted before.
He is exhausted, so...
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, my God. He must be quite high level then.
Monks get plus 10 feet of movement at level 2. And it goes up from there.
Wow.
All right. Then Tars.
Yes, I'm going to blast the cursed half dragon.
Okay.
15 plus 5, 20.
That strikes him.
Excellent. 8 damage plus 1d6.
Okay.
8 damage from the blast and 3 necrotic damage.
Okay. Good.
You wanted more?
All right, the other dudes are up. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah. They can all... Yeah, they move to, like, surround you, Dybroth.
That one went a little farther than he should.
Did he?
He went 13.7, sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's fine. They're just spending all their movement this turn anyway. And then it's Imelda.
Free action. Yell to Leosin. That half dragon has a potion he plans to use if he's in deep trouble. And then double move.
Okay.
So move and then dash.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
And practically there's nowhere in range. Great.
Yeah, you're 120, 150 feet away, something like that.
Yeah, and I don't even have a ranged weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can throw a dagger.
A single dagger. Hey, look, I went through a lot to get this dagger back.
All right.
But Leosin is the one who needs to know that information because he's the one who will get there quicker than us.
No, because his movement's halved. He's moving slower than you.
Oh, so his was a total of 40 feet. Oh, right. I see.
Because he dashed, yeah. Yeah, his normal speed is 40, halved to 20.
Well, all right. Okay.
All right. Cyanwrath, 10, 20, 30, 40. 50.
Okay.
Boom. Gets up to here and like shouts out to all of you. There will be no mercy for you. Your friends are already as good as dead. And Jay, you guys do hear.
This is like that one scene in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Keep running. So, yeah, I'll move another 60 feet.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oop.
I can't even see them on the... Where's everybody else?
I never chose the ability for my hex, but
that's right.
I was gonna choose strength.
Strength, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
That
Yeah,
pretty
you
obvious.
guys can do some like strength athletics and try and like shove them to the ground. It could come into play. He's a little bigger. Diabroth.
I assume I can't like move, right?
You can
Even
move.
5 feet? I can move 5 feet.
No, not safely. If you leave their threatened, the areas that they threaten, they would strike you.
But I can move around them.
You can move around them. Yeah, you can move to there safely.
What about casting spells?
You can cast spells safely.
Okay, I'll cast Thunderous Smite.
Ooh.
On the dragon, half dragon.
Okay.
Guy. I don't know his name. What's his name?
He hasn't said it.
I haven't. He's never said it.
No.
You told us his name. Oh no, but you were just telling us about the ridiculous flavor.
Yes.
It's a bonus action. Is Thunderous Smite. First time I hit with melee weapon. Thunderous ring is audible for 300 feet, and it deals extra 2d6 thunder damage if I hit him.
Okay.
Um, 16.
16 to hit?
Yeah.
No dice.
God. No. Well, I think Thunderous Smite still is an effect, right?
Yeah, it's the next time you hit, so the spell's still active.
Is that a concentration spell? Yes, it is.
Yep.
All right, so if you're struck, you'll have to make a Constitution save, is it?
Correct.
Or a check.
Okay.
No, it is a straight Constitution check, not.
Okay. Should be the same result. You guys don't have any like negative effects towards your ability checks right now, but that could come into play later. Well, not as impressive as you hoped,
No.
but you sure are brave. Zeal.
Awesome. Well, let me zoom in here so I can see where everybody's at.
These guys would have.
So let's see.
Pardon me, it is a Constitution save. So you will add your proficiency if you are proficient.
Okay.
I don't think you are, but you'll add it.
So yeah, he's only 70 feet away. Wait, since I have an ally within 5 feet, I get sneak attack.
Yes. Who are you targeting?
I'm gonna. Ooh, should I just take out the people surrounding him? Yeah, I'm gonna just target because I'm just gonna target that one.
Okay. Yeah, this person is like a little bit of soft cover for him anyway. It wouldn't be hard for you to move to get a clear shot, but from where you're standing right now.
Yeah, but I'd rather try to stay out of range and just pot shot him out. So hopefully I can get this.
Okay.
All right, come on. I know a 17 hit or 16 hits. 14.
14 hits.
Oh, okay. So there we go, and D8 and a D6 plus 3. 11.
11 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Still up.
Cool. And then let's see. So I want to stay within 150 feet, but move back 15 more feet. There we go.
Okay. And you can still see them because, well, they've got torches anyway.
Yeah. That's why I want to stay where I can at least see or hit them.
Okay. Cool. That was Zeal. So Leosin moves up a little closer, then it'll be Tars.
make sure I still have a clear shot
Okay.
at that.
You want to keep attacking the big guy?
I do, because he's cursed.
Yes.
So yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to have anybody else in my target. 16?
No dice.
All right.
All right. All right. Their turn. Oh man. Diabroth. What's your armor class?
18.
All right, so they'll get +2 to hit from double flanked. Let's see. The half dragon, he has a pole armor of some sort, a spear out currently. The others have swords.
All right.
Let's see. I'll do them first. The humans all yell out like, "For the glory of Tiamat," as they strike you. By the way. First one misses. Second one hits you. Third one. Oh wow. 7 just misses. So actually only one of them hits.
That's good.
But hits pretty hard. Okay, maybe not that hard. It's actually still 7 damage.
Ow.
And then it's Imelda. He hasn't got the half dragon hasn't gone yet.
He seems to be at the bottom of the initiative order then.
He is, yeah.
Aye. Well, I've got a double move again.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that next to me?
Jay. You guys are side by side.
I'm gonna give him another bardic inspiration.
Okay. What are you gonna?
Looks like our friends were in trouble, Jay. Don't screw it up.
I feel so encouraged.
All right. All right. Cyanwrath is his name, but you don't know it. Just so I don't have to keep calling him the half dragon. Will stab at you with his spear. His first attack misses. He takes a second attack.
Oh.
Yes.
Which also misses.
Oh! I brought you got lucky.
Yeah, I did.
You ballet out of the way. Whoosh, whoosh.
I love this shield. I love this shield.
He doesn't even seem angry about it though. He's pretty confident at this point. So then it is back to the top with Jay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you guys are you're probably still 2 turns away, unfortunately.
I can't even see the others.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of a size screen you're on, but yeah, you're about 120 feet now at this point.
Right.
Hopefully you'll make it in time. Diabroth.
Well, let's see. hands do I have here? Is that a bonus action?
No, it's a full action.
Damn.
Yeah, it used to be a swift action in like Pathfinder.
Not anymore.
Oh, I'm going to attack with my warhammer.
All right.
To the half dragon.
Okay.
Get a crit and smite his ass.
That would be nice. 23.
That hits.
Oh. Okay,
Does that trigger your smite now?
Yeah, it does. He has to make a strength check at disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage?
Oh yeah. Nice.
DC.
Nice. Fuck him up.
DC 13.
Okay. Is it just strength or is it like strength athletics?
Let's see. It's
That's a
straight
saving throw.
strength. Yeah, strength saving throw. Or
Well, it's a
beat
saving
any-
throw. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, it's
Is
not-
this some sort of special weapon ability you've got?
It's a spell.
It's a spell.
He's hexed,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
so he gets that disadvantage.
he fails thanks to disadvantage.
Yes.
He's
Nice.
pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone. And he also takes, let's see how much damage now.
Yeah, thunder damage too.
Yeah, I haven't rolled regular damage yet. Oops. Holy. Huh. 8 bludgeoning and 11 thunder.
Nice.
Um,
There's that paladin Nova damage.
Whack!
you said 11 thunder?
11 thunder. But I'm sure he's resistant.
It does seem to have a reduced effect on him. It still knocks him back. So that's going to be... Okay.
And he's knocked prone, too.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see how he reacts next turn, or when he gets to his turn. Zeal?
I am, let's see, 36 inches, so I'm just going to move up 25. Just to make sure I stay in range.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to shoot that other guy I just shot that should be weak.
Okay.
And if you look at, I have my camera on my dice, so if you really care. Oh, well, you can't even see it. Does a 13 hit?
13, no. Sorry.
Oh, 14 hits, 13 doesn't. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. That should have killed him. Alright, well then that's pretty much my turn. Unless I want to dash as a bonus action. Which I don't.
Okay. In that case, Leosin runs up 20, 30, 40. And Tars.
All right, I'm going to blast the prone half dragon.
Okay.
Shit, no, I'm not. 10 does not hit him.
No. Definitely not. Yeah, it hits the ground to his side. All right, they're up. They one of them yells out, Lord Cyanwrath, are you okay?
Oh, you had to give us the guy's name somehow, didn't you?
I guess. All right, the two of them that had torches throw their torches away and draw shields off their back and continue attacking you.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're 16.
Yep. And this one follows suit. So they all have shields out now, too. And they
Have I
once
got any
again...
attention on the one I shot?
They once again yell out... almost every strike, they yell out something about Tiamat. For the glory of Tiamat! Tiamat, give me strength!
Don't let me die, Timmy.
All right. First attack misses. Well, not. I mean, first one misses, not first attack. Second guy will hit.
That guy's lucky. That girl's lucky.
You said AC 18, right?
Yes.
All right, so 2 of them hit you.
Uh-oh. It was nice knowing you, die, bro.
Yeah. No.
First one deals 9 damage.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'm at 2.
You're at 2? Okay, yeah. Yeah, the second one is going to make you fall.
But at least you did a lot of damage to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bet he's resistant to lightning.
Mm-hmm. All right, Imelda.
How far am I away from these clowns?
If you, well, you're 180 feet right now, roughly.
Wow. Well, I guess we're going to double move yet again.
Mm-hmm. Unless your math there is coming up different. Let me see. It's like,
well, I surely wouldn't know.
They're about 100.
We're still
a lot of change
3 turns away.
No, I guess right now you're about 100. After that double move, you're about 100 feet left. So.
Okay, so next turn. So next turn, if I want to, no, I still won't be able to use an attack because I need to be within 60 feet to do it. So it would be a 60 plus 30 is 90. Yeah, and that doesn't quite make it.
Yeah,
okay.
It might be just shy, but the conditions might change. All right. Cyanwrath is up. He gets back up. And sees Dybreath already on the ground. He's like sighs and he's like, damn, you stole the kill from me. Oh wait, he's not quite done yet. Well, I guess I better deal with these fools first. And he looks between you two, Tars and Zeal, and let's see.
So what happened to Frank through all of this?
Yeah, maybe he's
helping the
hide the prisoners
or something.
Which is he's the last person. Well, maybe not the last person that'd be doing that, but as a barbarian, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But
we could really
actually,
maybe he was scouting ahead and he's out of earshot or something. I don't know.
My thunderous smite rings for 300 feet.
Oh yeah.
He probably heard that.
Yeah, there's a chance he's gonna make it back in time to join us. I think he said 8:30 or 9. He might be able to hop on.
Oh, I thought it was the kind of chance you could roll.
Yeah. To add his character in a roll for him.
I'm just joking.
If it really comes to that, but we'll see what happens. All right, between the two of you with the hex and everything else, Tars he
I figured.
Yeah. Also, he given the wounds that he got from Dybreath, despite his confidence, he seems to be taking you guys a little more seriously. He throws his spear aside and draws a greatsword. And gets right up in your face.
Oh shit!
You dead?
My AC's 12, so.
You dead?
Yeah.
Jay.
I'm still 100 feet away.
Yeah. You haven't, and they're not. They are unaware of you. I don't know.
I can see them. Well, I probably am not looking in that direction, so.
All right, well, I'll run 60 feet closer.
Get up here, Jay. I already did it.
All right, you are close enough now that if it wasn't for the heat of battle, they would notice you. But so far, they're unaware of you.
All right.
Diabrath, you need to make a death save. Diabrath.
Yeah, sorry. Is that Constitution?
It is a D20, 50% chance. So
I rolled 11.
Okay, that's one success. You need to get 3 successes to stabilize, 3 failures, and you're dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of character, do we have resurrection in this one? Can people be resurrected, like even at a church or whatever?
You're not sure.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean,
if you really want the meta answer, we would need to be tight with some people of much higher level.
Right. Yeah, you're. I guess like your characters would be aware that does exist.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Do we know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then it's Zeal.
All right. Shit. Well, I probably could kill him. I'm good. I need to try to save my friend. Or companion. I don't know. You're not a friend.
Hey, I've never turned you in for taking the rogue tax, so.
Yeah. Well, you have expensive stuff on it that I still need to steal from you. Ooh, 18, 23.
23 hits.
Yes, so a D8 plus a D6. Sneak attack.
Yep.
Thanks for being within 5 feet.
Glad to help.
So 8 damage. Oh, no. 8 damage.
Okay. That's 2 arrows stuck in him from you, I think. Do you want to move?
Yeah, well, let's see. I want to stay 60 feet away, so yes. Yeah.
So you're moving further away. Okay. Wow.
I can shoot I still have 15 arrows, so.
Karst, the best you can do is disengage.
Can you move towards us and maybe draw somebody closer so I can do something next turn?
I don't know you guys are there. I can only see 60 feet in the dark.
Oh, okay. Karst knows we're there. I'm within 40 feet now.
Oh no, I can only see up to here.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you could roll perception. You guys haven't. She shouted out anything to make yourself super obvious, so they probably haven't.
I had
noticed.
11 perception.
Yeah, you probably haven't. If they're just running closer, you probably in the heat of battle haven't noticed them yet.
Okay.
So then it's Tars.
So this whole disengage thing.
Yeah.
Do I just jump out of his range? Basically, is that what it amounts to?
So yeah, you can spend your action and your movement for the turn to move 30 feet or whatever your movement is safely. But that's basically all you'd be able to do on your turn. And you know that if you do that, he'll be able to match that movement and move up and attack you next turn.
Okay, then you know what?
Move closer to me.
Have to attack.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
You can go to right. Oh, sorry. You can go to right there.
But there's all these guys.
Yeah, if I get out of the way, I mean, I'm gonna get nailed next turn too. So
or you come toward me. But at least give you one extra turn to, or he only attacked you once instead of twice.
That's true.
Oh, Jay. it's slightly out of your way. I guess I could have pathed you different. You did see one of these guys fall. You, if you wanted, could have set your path to like run past that guy to see if there's anything you could quickly grab off of him.
Oh yeah, I want a shield.
All right, we'll put you.
Oh, they all pulled shields out. That's right.
In fact, you would have gotten there that turn, and you would have seen that this person has a shield and it's a scimitar like yours.
Okay, well, I would have taken the shield.
Okay.
About the disengage, chapter and verse says that if you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you disengage as your action, and then you can move 30 feet or what it is.
Yeah, you could run straight past him if you wanted. Well, not through him, but around him. But it would leave you by these three guys who are going down soon.
I don't know if it's a good idea to go that way, but
I don't think it is either. I am gonna disengage this round and run in the general direction that those arrows came from.
Okay. So
I don't know exactly where Zeal is, but I know he's in that direction. So.
Okay. Here, I'll even put you 5 feet that way, so you're out of the range of these guys.
Oh, how kind.
They're up, and yeah, they run.
Wow. And that is just out of range.
And they did drop their torches, so they actually can't see well outside of this area that they are. One of them didn't have a torch though, so one of them is going to pick a torch back up. There's still two that have shields, and they'll run the direction that they think you guys are, which is like south, I guess. 10, 20, 30. By here they'd be able to see you, so then this guy would end up getting to you, Tars. And this is the one. This is the one with the torch. So then this guy would dash as well to move to try and surround you. So 10, 20, 30. Yeah, so he can get on that side of you, and then this one can get here.
So they just moved farther away from Jay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You can try to intimidate them, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, more people."
Oh, Diabroth, I think I skipped another death save for you. Or maybe
Jay, when you catch up to me, shove a potion. No, I'm just kidding.
They took my potions, man.
Are you sure about that?
I assume they would have searched me for anything valuable like potions, but
those
if they happen to miss one, I'm sure it wouldn't object.
Why are you assuming that thing and insisting that the DM tell you? And what's more, not tell you now, but tell you at the time.
I mean, I said they took. I said they like ripped the armor off of you. They would have definitely found a potion. That's hard to hide. At least
it's not my turn, is it?
Without a whole bunch of like heavy robes or something, the pockets to hide them in.
I don't think we skipped that rock yet because I go right after him.
Yeah, it was just Zeal and okay. All right.
I know where one potion is, and I get it.
All right. Well, Imelda is up next.
So about this potion of cure light wounds I had, are you going to tell me that it was stolen or not?
I think that would have been. I don't think you would have been able to hide that.
Yes. Just say yes.
Didn't you ever hear that the women have more hiding places?
Oh.
You guys will recognize this as a Metal Gear Solid rep. All right. Well, I'm still crossing off my character sheet.
Okay.
Too bad. Well, then let's double move. And what am I in range of next?
10, 20, 30, 40.
Can you start viciously mocking this guy? Like
once I'm within 60 feet, I can.
60 feet.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
I didn't set up this combat.
40.
That's 50, 90 feet away.
Well, next turn, in theory. If he doesn't
We're gonna
move.
go that way.
Right, because I would then move 30 feet and then viciously mop.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. All right, moving on.
It'd be extremely valuable to impose disadvantage on his scary attacks.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Can you just like project a little more?
Sorry, I'm winded in this sprint.
You need to
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
microphone.
You're like, you suck.
We need a magical
I'll do something a little bit
megaphone.
more creative than that, I think.
I don't know. I feel like sprinting for like 200 feet and then thinking of an insult would be difficult.
All right.
Oh, I know exactly the insult that I'm going to use.
Seeing that this cloth-wearing dude is completely surrounded, he's going to rush right past you, and
Oh, yeah.
and go for this pesky elven archer, as far as he understands.
So he double moved.
He double moved, yeah. And then it's Jay.
Okay, so where did I end up after my shield detour and everyone moving away from me?
You're,
Looks like I'm farther away than ever.
Like, from the closest guy, you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95 feet.
God dang it. All right.
Sorry.
You're 87 and a half feet away from Lizard Dude.
Yeah.
Right. I will just move 60 feet towards him.
Okay, good. Then I'll be able to see you. Yes! It gives me reason to run away.
All right. Yeah. In fact, they all notice you, and Cyanwrath is like, "You've got to be kidding me." And Diabroth, I need you to make another save.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
One success, one failure. All right, Zeal.
All right, so I have a bonus action that I can use after I attack.
Okay.
I'm going to try to attack him. Well, drop my bow and then pull out daggers.
Okay. You can draw one dagger this direction.
Okay, that's fine. I will try to attack him with one dagger. That ain't going to hit. So I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm for Jay.
All right.
Disengage in a bonus action. That's pretty tight. How can you do that?
I have cunning action. Cunning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yep. I haven't gotten to use that at all in our other game, Nick. It's pretty sick though.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you. Oh, nice. Yeah.
That was 30. Yeah, that was 32. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that attached to a certain archetype or something? Cunning action.
It's a
rogue.
Rogue level 1 or level 2 ability, I think.
So I can hide, disengage, or
nice.
take an extra dash. I can run 90 feet in a turn if I want to.
Great.
Right.
Yeah, disengage. Good tactical call.
And then it'll be Tars.
I know.
Oh. So I'm surrounded by 3.
I think that one's hurt. He has an arrow stuck in their back.
Hey, do you have that retribution spell?
The Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so when one hits me,
You should just tell him the first one to attack you is going to get it.
Why did I never think to say that? Yeah. Any of you takes a piece of me, I take 2 pieces back. And I'm just going to attack the one in front of me with my my blast.
Oh, right. That's just a reaction. You don't even have to prepare that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
well, I get to
Forgot
just
about that.
choose my spells. So yeah, I still have one spell left to use, but yeah,
I was thinking it was like a readied action, but no, it's just a reaction.
it's a reaction. Yeah, I have to get damaged first. So the one in front of me, I blast 19 plus 5, 24. I'm
Definitely.
kind of assuming.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And that one is the one that has the torch too. So
7 damage.
okay. That one was uninjured. Now is injured. Well, they're going to call your bluff and try and attack you.
All
For
right.
the glory of
Not a
Tiamat.
bluff.
So that was the cantrip you attacked with, correct?
Yeah, the cantrip I attacked with.
Great. In that
Blast.
case, you actually can use your action to get a spell like on your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a reaction.
Yeah.
It's not a. I don't have to
know,
have
but-
it as a ready action. Oh,
I know, but like this is what we were chatting about before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
About
just-
how so the restriction is that if you cast a spell as a bonus action, you can't cast a non-cantrip spell during your turn.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, great.
However,
That's great.
it feels like this, and like I found this on the net a second ago. I forgot the reference, but this is something I've like put in my calendar to like research because I like don't get it yet. Anyway, it seems like this is going to be good.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is fine. Yeah, your thing will trigger if they hit you. AC 12.
Yeah, I have AC 12, so
All right, we're gonna
they're
do.
gonna hit me.
We're gonna do starting with this guy. Yeah, hits. So do you want to trigger your spell on this one that's uninjured, or do you want to see if a different one hits you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see who hits me.
Do you want me to roll like the hits first? Like this one's hitting you. This one is and dealing damage. It. Oh. It actually hits hard. 13 damage.
Jesus. Well, I have 2 damage left, so yeah, that's the one that's getting it.
Okay.
So it's a dex save, difficulty 13, half damage on success.
Okay. Dex save. Great. Oops. Fails.
2d10.
Uh,
How's what is that? Oh, 13 damage.
13.
13, 8 and a 5.
Oh, that's a heavy hit. It's still up. There's he or she is still up,
My
but
God.
just barely.
We haven't taken any of these guys down.
No.
One is down.
I did 11,
Oh, that's right,
7, and
Does
13.
seeing that scare
all
the other
injured.
2 off?
No.
Okay.
so they've each taken a pretty substantial hit, but none of them are down yet.
Yes, they're all injured now.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I was hoping to get those temp hit points back.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
no. And the next one, the torch one, knocks you out.
Okay.
And the one remaining turns to you guys, and yeah, it's gonna run up and attack Zeal, I think. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, I can get there. However, it's not as advantageous of a position of an attack because its allies aren't with them. These guys have special abilities that have to do with their fanaticism. So it's what's your armor class?
15.
Okay, it still hits you, but okay. It doesn't seem like it's any less of a hit than the others, but it should have been. It's 9 damage.
Oh my god.
Well, it's all on you, Nick.
You down?
No,
No.
not yet. Close. Effing close.
I'm injured too. I mean, I'm at 15, and I don't have my armor right now, so my armor class is 8.
All right, it's time. He's not here, but it's time.
Yeah, we need him.
Yes, Gulliver Drow.
All right, I guess it would probably be an Eldritch Blast, but then he's also you'd probably rage and start rushing in. So I'm going to make an attack on Cyanwrath, which
wouldn't that involve 2 different actions?
Is raging an action?
Yes.
Or is it a bonus action?
It's a full action.
Let's find out.
I feel like he's done this exact thing before, where he uses his blast and then rages.
Oh yeah, it is a bonus action. You're quite right.
Okay.
Quite right.
Okay. So yeah, Eldritch Blast, bonus action, rage, and he runs up. He gets this close. Let's say he gets that close. And Cyanwrath is up right now. He looks. Seeing you guys rushing in, him like getting nearly surrounded, he's like, oh, gods. And he chugs a potion and disappears.
Like he disappears because of the potion, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you hear a voice shout out like, "Tell that dragonborn chump we're even now, and it's going to come down to best of 3." And
if we survive this.
And with that, it's now Jay.
All right, so
I guess you tried to save me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can't. I have no idea the scale here. Can I move around and get flanking?
10, 20. Yeah, you could definitely get to the opposite side. It does put you in a disadvantageous position from the others rushing up.
This guy's going down.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'll attack him.
Great.
Oop. 22.
Oh yeah.
Well, yes. You have to do 2
What
damage.
is a scimitar? I have no idea.
It's a D6.
D6?
Yeah, it's not a great weapon.
You need 2 damage. That's
Damage.
what you need to do.
6 damage?
Yep.
Okay. That one was the least
I
injured.
thought I hit that one for 11.
You think you think that's the one you hit for 11? If you're keeping better track of it than me, then I will agree.
Yeah, 'cause that was the 11. That's the 7. That's whatever is
13?
did.
Rebuke. 13.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
Okay, so that one I did 7 to that one, or he did 7 to that one. And then that one has 13 on him.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. I was looking from this angle, but it should have been from this angle. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you take him out. Any bonus actions or any other?
No. There's anything else to do.
Snappy words.
No, I'm not a very quick-witted guy.
Okay. Diabroth, we need another death save.
All right. Oh. Huh? I rolled a 20.
Nice.
I don't think it matters. It's just a good save.
No. Yeah, I wasted a 20.
No, a natural 20 does have something special during death saves.
Ooh, I like it. I like it already.
I thought a natural 20 with a death save actually puts you back at 1 hit point. Or Or might be not.
What?
It might be.
Look it up. Look it up.
You're the DM. You could make the. I mean, it's one of those things.
Little house rule here.
Oh, that'd be a howl of victory if the DM just said he.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. It is a natural 20 per the rules. You regain consciousness with 1 hit point.
Ooh, I'm back. I'm back. I'm still prone though, right?
Yeah, that's your turn. Yeah, you.
Yeah, it does. Roll a 20.
Holy crap. Blessed tear. Blessed tear. Thank you.
Well, Zeal.
I pull my other dagger out. I'm killing this MFer.
All right.
Oh well. 16 and an 8.
The 16 hits.
Sweet. I only got daggers, but oh dang, he's unconscious, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
crap.
Yeah.
I don't get sneak attack.
no sneak attack.
Oh well. Come on, 7. 6.
6. Yeah, he's still up.
Oh, yeah. Got 3 plus 3, so.
Okay. Leosin's still slowly running. Well, Tars, I need a death save.
13.
That's 1 success.
All right.
All right. These guys are perfectly happy to get revenge on you for the glory of Tiamat this time.
I'm going down, guys, but it was worth it.
AC, what is it, 16?
Did we miss a turn for Imelda?
Yes.
Should have been. Oh yeah, these guys acted twice. Yeah, let's just do that now. But you're like 90 or 100 feet away. Well, actually, let's measure that. 10.
Yeah, there.
20,
Yeah, he's
30, 40.
So what kind of distance are we resolving Imelda's turn here?
Yes.
So you're saying that wait a second. So a turn was missed, and then I should have another one after that. Is that really accurate?
No, your turn was supposed to be before. Your turn was before it got the Dybroth. So it was 1 turn.
One turn, and before he made his death save.
Yeah. So basically, you can move up.
So could somebody please zoom in on me and?
You're still more than 90 feet away from the nearest enemy.
I double move.
All right. Yeah. So
couldn't you move 30 feet and do? Oh, sorry. Can you do 30 feet and do your whatever?
You can get right up to Dybroth. No. Oh, actually, well, no, because it's.
Wait a second. I thought I was 90 feet away from people.
You were. Yeah. Well, that was when you ended your turn, but the closer target died since then. So now they're still after your double move. They're good. They're.
Sorry, but when I say targets, I mean anybody. Does that include Dybroth too?
You can Dybroth would be like 60 feet away from you at the start of your turn.
And this is before he revived.
Yes.
Well, then, to be realistic, I would double move toward him because I want to revive him.
It's on the way anyway. So you get right up to him and then see him. You see him cough and and gasp and start moving.
Yeah, great. I mean, that's not how I would do it optimally, but to go by the initiative, that's how it should have been.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to get in a range for a vicious mockery anyway.
Right.
Okay. So, finishing these guys' action, their first attack, the first one. Let me just re-roll it. He'll hit you, and you only have a few hit points left.
3.
3. Well, that's definitely within their min damage. So 70. Yeah, 11 damage.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead.
It's okay. Yeah, you're at 0. It's fine.
I just making sure it wasn't insta-death. Because it was I got 13. If he would have hit me for 15 or 16, I'd be dead.
Remaining
Your
one
max
roll.
HP is 13?
And my max is 13. I'm only level 2.
Is that really correct? Did you actually roll your hit points?
No, I start out with 8, and then I got +5.
Yeah, that makes
my
sense.
level up.
Wow. Oh yeah, I suppose that is right.
I have a 0 constitution.
Jay, what's your armor class currently with a shield but no armor?
It's 14. I don't get to use my fighter ability. It gives me +1 AC, but only when it...
Okay. In that case, he hits you. But only for 5 damage.
Alright. I'm okay.
And that's them. Then it's actually Imelda.
I was like, wait, don't forget Imelda. Again.
So, of our party, who's up?
I'm up.
You and Frank?
Cyanwrath is back up.
Yeah,
Oh,
and Zashar, who is uninjured.
What about Frank's turn?
Yeah, I think he's kind of... Is he at the top, I guess, essentially?
He went, like, right before Snake Man.
Right before
Snake
Cyanwrath?
Man.
Okay, then he's going to be right after Imelda.
Okay.
Okay, so I just appeared next to Diabroth. It seems that he's actually okay.
Yeah.
Looking around of the party, what do I see? Zashar!
You do see
Yeah,
Zashar.
I might be voice only. Can you guys hear me?
Yo!
Yes!
Yes,
Hello!
there's a lot of noise, but we can hear you.
Okay, you're really quiet for me, but until I get to another location, that's how it's going to be.
Okay, you'll need to mute yourself because there's a lot of car noise.
Yeah, I might just turn it off.
If you can figure out how to press the mute button and listen, we can explain what's happening.
Alright, I'll see if I can find the mute button. But I gotta drive first, so...
Okay, yeah.
While Zashar figures it out, Mike, can you please like zoom in on me and show me how close I am to the various characters?
Yeah. So you're right next to Diabroth.
Wow, I'm big. I'm huge.
Yeah, I was working on switching that.
You're 30 feet away from me.
And you're unconscious, aren't you, Zeal?
I am.
Okay, but I can't interpret these graphics going on the left side. Can you please zoom in?
Yeah.
I have an enemy standing next to me.
So you're 10, 20, 30, about 40, 35, 40 feet from one of the fanatics.
Okay, so all I can see of the enemy are two upright fanatics, one next to him, one next to Jay.
Yes, that's all that's left.
Okay, well, I suppose the best thing I can do is do a vicious mockery on the one that is next to Jay.
Okay.
And, is about to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll say something like, is Tiamat really going to be pleased by the fact that your mouth is nastier than your master's ass? And we're going to, so he'll make a DC 13 wisdom save.
Okay. Fail.
Great.
Yeah, that would work on me too.
We have some okay, so we have some psychic damage. 1 point of psychic damage. His next attack is at disadvantage.
Okay. Damn, I really wanted you to take him out with that, but...
Well, that was the action.
Okay.
How much?
I don't think I moved on this turn though.
You have not.
Okay. Then brandishing my dagger, drawing that will be interact with object. That'll be free. Brandishing my dagger, I'm gonna just like run up so that they can't coup de grace Zeal.
Okay, great. 10, 20. Yeah, you can get like right up, threatening him.
Really?
Or yeah, I guess you could end up right there. You can end up.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to end up right there. I want to end up 10 feet short.
10 feet short. Like here?
Yeah, that'll do. Like, I want him to be a threat, but I don't want him, like, I want him to have to commit. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you haven't seen everything that they've been doing, but you have no doubt they're going to blindly run into battle. Well,
that's fine. All right, turnover.
Great. Zashar is actually up. I don't know if you can still hear us, Frank. We had you run in. There's.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So, super quick recap is, you guys escaped with the prisoners. You, Imelda and Jay weren't with you, but because the prisoners were so injured and you assumed you were going to be followed, you fled as well as you could. But that half dragon, the blue half dragon, caught up with you along with some cultist fanatics, and a battle ensued. However, Jay and Imelda actually caught up and apparently have been freed and caught up and joined the battle. Like 3 people got knocked out, but the last like 2 fanatics are nearly dead. You are rushing in, and I had you rage, and you're within 10, 20, 30 feet. You can run up and attack one of the last remaining cultists.
Well, that does seem like the opportune thing to do, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to the blue dragon? Was he defeated, or was he not there?
He chugged a potion and disappeared.
Okay.
Ran away.
Cool.
Ran away.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I'm almost to the depot. I'm on the most familiar road that I've driven 100 times.
Okay.
So.
I will roll to hit for you. What kind of weapon did you have again?
Just a longsword.
Okay.
But I gotta use it in one hand for my shield, so it's just the D8.
Okay. This guy has a shield out, so I think.
He has a +5.
Yeah, like a +5.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing right now.
What do you get from reckless attack? You don't get like advantage or anything crazy like that, do you?
I also can't reckless attack because I'm not a level 2 barbarian.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, it'd be +5, but 6 because of flanking, which would be just enough. And this guy has 3 hit points. I'm guessing your min damage is more than 3.
1 +3.
So you get 1 kill.
I get +3 just from strength, and then 2 more if I'm raging.
All right. You rush in just in time to get a kill. Also, I didn't have you show up for a while because you weren't here, but you rushed in as the tide was really against the party, and you were the factor in getting the half dragon to decide to flee. That being said, I guess we need to wrap this up. So it's back to Jay at the top.
There's only one guy standing left, right?
Just one.
All right, I'll go over and attack him. Natural 20.
Oh!
Oh, shit. 14 damage.
14 damage.
Oh my gosh. Decapitation. Come on.
Wow. That's it. You guys survived.
Okay.
Right.
So who among the party is unconscious?
Me.
Oh yeah. 2 of us, right?
So we have two people who are making death saves right now.
Yes.
I'll simply go to the closest one and
Cyanwrath
try
has
and...
lay on hands. Right?
I do have lay on hands.
Oh, if that's the case, then you can just do 1 hit point to each of them, can't you?
Yeah.
And I will.
Yeah, you're able to do that. So we don't need to worry about medicine checks or anything. You guys are back up with
Down.
one
You
or
fall
so,
down.
1 hit point.
Down.
Alrighty, I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah. And yeah, party is reunited. Plus 3 prisoners and a very injured half-elf monk.
What's new?
Well, how did you guys get out of there?
It was this old codger who gave us a hand. I really didn't believe he had it in him. However, he showed his quality.
He's like, clutching his chest. And he's like, well, let's not spare any time to talk. Let's rush to Greenest.
Do any of these guys have what kind of armor are they wearing?
Yeah, I gotta strip one of them at least for weapons.
So they're wearing it's functionally just leather armor, but it's well, yeah, you got to see it. It's similar in style to the woman who interrogated you, where it's blackened leather that is has like these elongated like spikes on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, any of them have studded leather?
It is just regular leather armor.
Man, I might take the -1 AC just because of the look.
How about the weapons that they've got on them? Anything beyond a dagger?
They all have scimitars.
Let's see. I wonder if I'm even proficient with that shit. Sorry, I gotta look this up in that damn chart.
Mm-hmm.
One moment, please. Sorry, I'm delaying you guys. Scimitars.
No worries.
Yeah, that's Marshall. Can't do it. Never mind.
I can lend you my spear since I'm using a sword now.
And my bow. And my axe.
Someone
That's
had to do
cute.
it.
Yeah, that's cute, guys. But I don't think I'm even proficient with it.
I have a crossbow in my back.
Simple weapons. Yeah, actually, I will take Zashar's spear. I'm so happy to see all of you are alive. It looks like our plans. It looks like our plans. Looks like our plans to free the prisoners in Greenest didn't work out too well, but we did free this monk and 3 others. That's good. Speaking of freeing people, Diabroth. You remember that not more than 6 or 7 hours ago, you and I made a promise, didn't we?
Promise?
You remember that?
That was tied up.
Oh gosh.
Well, are you a creature of your word or aren't you? We're not too far from here. We got a detour and let that creature free. And what's more, we'll tell him to tell his kobold fellows about the fearsomeness of our order.
Huh. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if he's still.
We're like, guys.
It's on the way, more or less.
Well, it would only be right to keep our word.
That's right.
Muttering, like,
if that miserable creature runs back to the other kobolds and tells them that we kept our word, that is going to demoralize their crew.
Or could it enrage them?
I don't care what it does, but it's what I've got to do. And I think that you, Diabroth, have what it takes to join me, don't you?
Yeah. We can get a message into that thing's head, I think.
It's on the way. We told him who would do it. Let's do it, all right?
All right. Let's go see if he's still there.
Oh,
yeah, perhaps he could have gnawed through his bonds or whatever. However, it's our duty to try it.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn dropped his spear. If you want to pick that up.
My word is true.
He did drop his spear back there. You can go see if
Dropped
it's there.
it right there. I remember he was seeing it.
Does someone want to go?
What kind of weapon is a spear?
A simple one. I suppose. Take it if nobody else does. I certainly can't use it.
It is still there, as a matter of fact.
I just don't know if he had a magical one. Ooh. He seemed pretty tough.
It looks pretty ornate. Somebody check it out.
Yeah, it doesn't look super ornate.
That's fine. It's still better than what I've got, which is a dagger.
Yeah. Great. Leosin looks like he wants to say something when you're talking about freeing a kobold, but then he nods to himself and he's like, "No, that sounds like, well, you don't hear what he doesn't say anything. He's like, all right, let's be as quick as we can." Okay, on the way back, you do get back to where you had tied up the kobold, and yeah, he's still there.
Run along here. Well, if you guys don't mind, I would like to give this. I would like to make an intimidate check and give this kobold a message.
Okay.
Can I help with that? I kind of want to join in.
Oh yeah, you can aid. You guys can have advantage easily.
All right. Well, since it's my charisma, oh yeah, that will be a 24 intimidate.
Anyway, I'm very confused by this.
But anyway, we'll just, with that 24 intimidate, tell the kobold that his orders to go back to the other kobolds in the band of those of Tiamat, and tell them that the creature they're working for isn't so fucking hot. In fact, it sucks.
If it wasn't for his friends, we would have taken him, no problem.
That's right, and it's only because we're so fucking strong that we do this to you.
He shrieks you'll never see or hear from us again, and thank you for saving my life, for sparing my life, and he runs off.
You're welcome. Use it for good deeds in the future.
We're good for our word.
Thanks for that detour.
Right. Boom. Being the case, you make it back to Greenest safely.
It's still burning.
It's still smoking a little bit. Yeah. There's not kobolds nearby. Oh man. Well, you guys most likely just I don't know if there's any business you want to head to at night, or do you just get to the inn and crash?
By any chance, have you found the blacksmith?
I think that we would need to. Well, at least one of us would want to report to the the mayor, who sort of after all gave us this mission.
Mm-hmm.
I'm less concerned about reporting to the mayor and making sure that the 3 prisoners that we rescued have a place where they can sleep, and that they're that they have a place.
Oh yeah, that's very kind of you. But I'm sure that would be no problem.
Yeah, Zashar definitely he doesn't say it out loud, but he's definitely remembering his time as a slave, and is oh my god, this sucks, and these people remind him of it.
What really sucks is that we weren't able to rescue any of the people from Greenest. We were in fact so close, so much so that I remember their faces, but it just didn't work out. We didn't have enough power.
Well, the mayor would say that. Or Governor Nighthill would say he's relieved to know at least that they're still alive for now, and that we should talk in the morning.
Well, just to make sure that nothing interrupts us in the night, let me just give you the 30-second version of what we learned, okay?
Okay.
Well, these chumps work for this goddess named Tiamat. They're they have a couple people in their army who they seem to worship, or at least respect, called, what is it, Redjaw and Green Claw?
Red Claw and Black something.
Black Wings.
Just what I meant to.
The Black Wings.
Just what I meant to say. And
name their orders or names of people.
People. Well, actually, it's unclear. Let's see.
There's 2 groups. It's the Red Claw and Black Wing.
They had somebody else in their camp named Resmir, who was interrogating Leosin. I'm sure he can tell you more about them and what they wanted to know. And finally, there was a guard captain named. I think that's enough. That's about enough for now. All right. Well, we'll talk in detail later.
I think you guys left me on the other battlefield. I don't see my character.
Yeah, I'm sure last time we were on this map, you scooted yourself off somewhere hidden. So you're welcome to try and find yourself. You might be like on top of a house or something. I don't know where you live.
I was only on top of the house. That's why I'm like, I don't know where I'm at.
All right. Well, I'm no longer driving, so I can be part of regular conversation.
Okay.
And but I've got to do the opposite. I'll be right back in like.
Okay.
I do have to disinfect the truck right now, though, so I am going to be doing some squirting and rubbing.
Okay.
Frank, you can mute yourself for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my character is not even on the map.
All right, I'll spawn another token for you. It's not too important here. We're not in combat.
That's fine. I'm not doing anything. I'm at 1 HP, so.
Yeah. With your abbreviated discussion with Nighthill and Leosin, you guys, they're still putting you up, as heroes in the inn. They give you a free room, and some of the other rooms have actually been almost used as well, not almost. There's some people's homes that burn down, so the inn right now isn't even really taking money. They're putting up people whose homes were destroyed and in for free, and they gladly get a room for the other.
I asked our guys, did they find the blacksmith pocket by any chance? I doubt it, but
no, I don't know how you would find it in the middle of a camp like that.
I know. I just figured I'd ask.
Yeah, that seems like finding a spore in a mushroom field.
There you are.
Okay, I'll go resize myself.
All right. You have a long and well-deserved rest, and
did we get any HP last session?
Rest. I want
Any XP? Any?
XP? No, I was gonna just add these two together.
Okay.
We were in the middle of a fight, so it's not like we had a chance to get it. So we're healed. Yay! Heal.
Not like in Diablo 2, where you can literally have the level up be the thing that saved you and kept you alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's the next day now. We've all rested.
Yes, and Leosin and the governor meet you in the main room of the inn in the morning.
Okay, what's my diplomacy? Oh, there is no diplomacy. I said just be persuasion now. Okay. I just want to know something for later in case he doesn't bring it up.
Yeah, the governor and Leosin have already been talking a little bit by the time you guys get there. Somehow, despite his injuries, he dragged himself out of bed ahead of you. Yeah, they're just beaming when they see you. They're like, I can't believe we made it out of there alive, and it's all thanks to you. But our mission's not complete. We learned some of the identities of these foes, but at least I don't know what their true intentions are. What could you share with me everything that you learned? You already said some last night, but any other details you can think of?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we would give them a detailed account of what happened.
Yeah, they said that they were feeding prisoners to those lizards at some point. There was a cave that once people went in, they never came out.
Yes.
Oh yes, the used and abused prisoners.
Oh,
Yes, and that is one of many troubling things that I heard during my captivity. This is Leosin talking. I don't know if you overheard this at all, but they referred to that cave as the hatchery.
That's not a good sign.
It just burns up my heart knowing that we couldn't do anything for those people, but we just didn't have the strength.
Well,
you couldn't have said it better.
I mean, after all you've already done for me personally and for Greenest, I hate to ask anything more from you, but the need is great, and I dare hope that you'll aid me one more time. I think you should return to the cultist camp. You know your way around now, and they're probably preparing for yet another raid. If you have a chance to get into the camp and look around again, we need to find out what's going on in that hatchery, and perhaps with your prior knowledge, maybe you'd be able to get those people out. The hatchery is to the back of the camp. You might be able to scale down the wall and just sneak directly into the cave.
Also, perhaps if they're raiding someone else or while they're leaving, their numbers would be less, and we would have an opportunity to do something other than scuttle out as soon as we could.
Yes,
that's an interesting idea. But are there any likely targets around there?
Or is Greenest the only target?
They had already, and Leosin kind of skulls back at the mayor. They'd already had attacked some minor, not villages. They'd cut their teeth just on small farmhouses and such. But yeah, there are other small villages, not ones that even are big enough to have a name, small grouping of maybe 6 or 7 families, things like that nature. Or they might advance further, although I don't think they'd fare very well if they went, for example, too far north. Nations of Elturel are very well defended. But they might head east or west. Speaking of Elturel, I'm going to need to rest here for a couple more days, but I can tell you I have allies up there. I personally just came from, I'm a monk from Candlekeep, a place of a library of some renown to the west, but I have allies in the city of Elturel. That's where I'll be headed. If, and I hope you are, when you are successful in learning what's within that hatchery and hopefully shutting it down, you could meet me there. And he does offer payment. I don't have it now, but we'd be able to offer you another, say, 150 gold each.
All right.
I think at this point we do it for, just because we should, not because of the gold. But we'll take you up on your offer.
I jump in and say, no, gold. Gold is good.
I'm fine either way. I want to get these bastards.
Mm-hmm. And
we each have our own motivation.
The governor says, I also made you an offer. I know you haven't finished your mission yet, but I want, as a show of faith, he hands over 100 gold to each of you. And
I don't make my persuasion.
He's like, I'll gladly hand over the rest if you're able to succeed in the rest of what we discussed. Literally getting my people back.
Sorry. So the mission that was originally proposed was to get more information on the missing village. And then the reward for that would have been 205 gold each.
Yeah, 250 each. So we're still owed 150.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we, I hate to I hate to be pedantic, but didn't we do that mission already? We did get the information on the missing villagers and who.
Yeah.
No, he said he wanted to know what where their next target was, and what their reason, but preferably you'd like to know why they were raiding all these villages, and because it seemed like they didn't seem like they're normal, just regular bandits or whatever. What's their true purpose? Maybe that's not really his business, but he asked for that. He wanted to free his people, or at least learn their fate if they were dead, and those are the two main things he wants. And actually, we've not accomplished either of those.
Yeah, just to probably point out, we didn't do any of his people.
Actually, I accept the 100 gold.
Yeah, I suppose that's.
And I promise him we will complete his task.
He has quite a bit of faith in you.
Should we head back to the camp and spy on them when they head out, and then go in, mop up who's ever left, and check out those caves?
I think the cover of night will help us.
I think definitely waiting a while will be the way to go this time through.
Especially if we can observe their camp from a distance and see when there's less of them in it.
Except every night we wait probably means one of those poor sons of bitches gets fed to a drake.
That is true.
That's a good point. So we can't wait. If they aren't moving out quickly on the first day or so, we're going to have to make a move.
We can make that plan when we get there, when we see what we come across.
Yep.
There is another person around here who probably has learned more, or perhaps might know some facts that we might want to know. That's Leosin.
We should go talk to Leosin.
He's here. He's been part of this conversation.
Well, he was captured, but he probably saw some things other than us. Thoughts about their weak points, maybe? Or maybe just an idea of how to strike.
I was only there 12 hours before you, something like that.
Well, we were there for about 35 minutes, if that. So you probably saw a lot more than we did, just in terms of time.
When they tortured you, what questions were they asking? What were they trying to learn from you?
They rightly suspected that I was onto them. That I wasn't just some random, passerby. I was trying to spy on them, and in fact, I have been hearing whispers of this cult acting up for some time. I can tell you what I know of this cult historically. It's their history goes back hundreds of years, maybe thousands. They previously were known for using foul arcane magic to bring dead dragons back to life as Dracoliches, which they then revered as great and powerful leaders of their cult. But it was strictly the arcane magics and Dracoliches up until now. This attack on this town with a living dragon and these overt attacks on towns don't make any sense for how they've acted previously. And they normally kept far away from civilization as far as they could. They so these actions, I don't know what it means. Perhaps new leadership or I don't know what.
I don't know what it means either, but it sort of chimes with what we saw when it came to the it seemed like that that a lot of their number were just nothing more than mercenaries. They didn't. I mean, yeah, sure, they were saying the words, but they didn't seem to be that committed. It just seemed like they were just trying to increase their numbers, the move they were going to make.
Yes, good observation. Only a portion of their numbers, I saw this as well, were true fanatics. They majority of their forces were sellswords, mercenaries, bandits, and then the kobolds, of course. The kobolds, I guess it's no great leap of deduction to guess why they would be allied with kobolds. They revere dragons as well. So for some, it seems their goals are aligned.
But it means if we have a choice in battle, we should slay the cultists before we attack any of the others. They should be the primary of our targets.
Yes, like those that we slew last night. The black armor. When they're being overt, that's those are what you would be looking for, dressed as such.
And we don't quite have enough information that one of us could impersonate one of them yet, do we? Not for any length of time.
I guess I wouldn't say it'd be impossible. Their manner of speech is certainly nothing too eloquent, He holds up the hand size and he's like, glory for Tiamat.
And now that we have some of this distinct armor that they have, maybe that could fool them.
Mm-hmm. One other thing I noticed, but wasn't able to get a perfect understanding. I believe there is a hierarchy to their order. I heard reference to a dragon claw. I believe that was like those that we fought last night. They mentioned initiates, dragon claws, and I believe there are other members higher than that. Oh, and Resmir, their leader. Some referred to her as Worm Speaker.
This is all.
And seemed like she had command over that dragon.
So you're saying was Resmir that lady that we saw giving orders to the dragon who attacked Greenest?
No. Well, I mean, Leoson's not sure. He is. I don't believe Resmir was present at the battle here in Greenest, though.
When we were here in Greenest, at least it was this, it was a lady.
The human, Frulam Mondath is her name. I believe she was.
So not Resmir.
And she was the one mostly interrogating me, actually, and I believe you as well. She seems to be the commander of operations underneath Resmir.
I still can't fathom how they got a dragon to do their bidding.
Indeed.
Perhaps the dread Tiamat gave it a threat, or perhaps threatened to take away its allowance.
It's deeply, deeply troubling.
Wait, did we see Resmir, or we just heard about Resmir?
You two saw her. She was standing in the distance while you guys were getting interrogated, and
okay, right.
And so she was the dragon, wasn't she?
She's the black half dragon.
Black half dragon.
Got it. Okay.
But Frulam Mondath, she is the one that we saw in the town as the commander of that dragon who wasn't that interested.
Yes.
And also the commander under Resmir.
Yes. And she wears the black armor as well, but I said she was the one that has the purple cloth and a purple cape. And some referred to her, Leosin would also mention, some referred to her as a wearer of purple. I'm not sure what that means, but... Cyanwrath, the blue half-dragon, seemed to be taking orders from her as well. That all being said, he said, I'm going to rest perhaps another day and head north. And I hope to see you all there. If you make it, he gives the name of an inn he'll be staying in Elturel. Which let me just look. The
I say let's go south. Let's get farther.
Hold it. This codger's got something I want to hear. What's the name of that inn?
The pair of black antlers.
I think there's something that you know that you're not telling me. Have you ever heard of the name of Ontharr Froom?
He his face lights up and he's like, "How do you?" Yes, I mean, it wasn't a secret. I was going to introduce him when you met there.
What? Ontharr Froom, a dwarf, paladin of Torm.
That's right.
You, Diabroth, would be especially proud to meet this character. An old friend of my father's.
Wow.
One of your kind, in more ways than I could probably understand.
He was friends with a human?
Can we not go north toward Baldur's Gate? Can we go south and just leave this behind us?
Oh, it's not.
That shouldn't be a problem because Elturel is south of you.
Elturel is north from here. Baldur's Gate is northwest.
I know. Don't want to go in that section.
How far away is Elturel?
Well, let's look at the map.
If you guys have heard of Elturel in terms of anything besides a name, you should know that it's the place that has two suns in the sky.
I know of Elturel.
Two suns? One is damn near enough. What a horrible place.
Yeah, so you're here in the green fields. There's the road west from here would lead to Baldur's Gate eventually, going west and then north. And then east and then north from here goes through Bare Dusk. And then there's kind of two different ways to go. Elturel, there's like a indirect path. Well, there's a direct path that doesn't go through a city, or you can go through Scornubel and then eventually Elturel. So yeah, it's like it's direct. It's essentially directly north from you, but realistically, you take the roads east and then north and then west again.
That still takes us closer to Baldur's Gate. I don't want to go to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it's Elturel's a good 5 or 6 day journey by horse or longer on foot.
But long before we actually get to it, you'll be able to see it in the distance. That second son of theirs, born as a beacon into the night, to drive away the foul undead.
It sounds like you've been there before.
Only the tales have reached me. The tales of the immortal beauty of that other orb.
Fascinated by such tales. You'll have
I've
to
heard
throw
of
me
the
on our travel.
Paladins of Elturgard. They're up near that area, right?
That's exactly what we're talking about. Elturel is the capital of Elturgard, yes.
Well, I've heard that they could help us if we go visit them.
Leosin nods. He's like, you can understand why I've chosen this place as our headquarters for now in this endeavor.
I'm gonna need to get some glasses, some dark glasses. We're going there.
Much as I might gladden my heart to rest under the twin suns of that fair city.
I know that
we've still got something else.
Behavior.
What's more, we still have to do 1 or 2 or 3 other things here in the south.
The paladins there are very, very vigilant on their rules. So get out of line.
But to go there and get their aid and come back would mean 10 days, and that's probably more than those poor prisoners have.
That's true.
Indeed. Well, in that case, as soon as you're prepared, perhaps you should be off, and I hope to meet you there in perhaps a week or so.
Just FYI, I bought
luck to you.
more rope.
You bought some more rope?
And a grappling hook, because you guys are talking about scaling the walls. I'm like, I want to make sure we have rope and I can do that.
Good call.
Scaling the cliff?
You guys are talking about
the cliff down.
Oh, yeah.
That does sound like a very prudent investment to me as well.
Yeah, we could use more rope.
And yeah, Governor Nighthill speaks up and he's like, yeah, if there's any basic supplies you need, we're still in bad shape here, but I'll do anything I can.
I paid the 3 gold for the grappling hook and the rope, so I've already taken out of my inventory.
Well, he does appreciate that.
Yes.
I gotta re-equip myself with at least some chain.
Yeah, same here.
A real weapon instead of this scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
You think we need
studded
to?
Studded leather would help too.
And the Blacksmith has it. It's actually pretty cheap.
The blacksmith does have studded leather. He's kind of put his shop back together somewhat, and like if only they'd had some that they like reclaimed from the fallen, in the great battle. Actually, the chain that you were wearing, Jay, they have some more of that they would have taken from the fallen, raiders. So they happily would just give you that.
Well, my rapier was confiscated, so I'm just going to have to pay. This spear, I'll donate it to the local defense force. It looks like they.
They would gladly trade, or at least trade.
Well, look, a spear is worth 1 GP. A rapier is 25.
Right. So
it's a free gift.
Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be a fair trade straight up then.
Is there any splint at the blacksmith?
Splint mail?
Yeah.
I'll have to roll for that. Not at the moment.
Okay.
Doesn't have 200 gold.
I know. I was gonna ask if maybe I could get a small discount for saving his life and maybe saving the town. Maybe.
Well,
I'm happy to lend you money at a slight, what's the word?
Interest?
Yes, with slight interest. Sorry, I'm not familiar with what you upworlders call it.
Ooh.
The drow colloquialism is not fit for ears as honorable as yours to hear.
If you want to talk money, I can talk money.
I appreciate that.
All right.
I'll tell the blacksmith if we ever come back, hopefully he'll have some better wares. And,
I think our plan is to come back after we rescue these prisoners.
So maybe he could start working on some splint for me. Be nice.
I'm torn as to whether to buy another short bow or not.
You want mine?
Bows they also would have claimed from some of the fallen soldiers, so they could offer those.
So maybe a severe discount. Yeah. Normally a short bow costs 25 GP.
They'd say,
and then we sort of hand wave the arrows.
You're the ones who defeated those raiders in the first place, especially at the mill. All of those that they pulled out of the river, I guess. They would have found a good dozen bows there, or at least 6.
Okay. Well, then if it doesn't matter to you, I think I'll take one of those.
I'd just like to stock on my arrows.
Those are cheap.
Great. Sounds like Imelda here is back to full for all purposes. Actually, the only stuff that we lost was Leosin's broken staff.
Health potions.
And
and that was taken too.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Do you guys have any potions left communally at this point?
I have 1.
I might on my sheet, but I'm away from it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding 1 currently.
I gave that to you a while ago. You still have yet to use it. It's good.
Lay on hands is pretty nice.
At some point during your conversations, Escobert the Red would walk by you, but not pay you any heed.
Yeah.
Looking very very like smug, like, I'm working on the defenses of the city. We'll be ready next time.
It's terrible.
I want to follow him.
Do they have anything that could like impede movement, like caltrops or ball bearings or something that I could put outside the raiders camp or like bury?
I
have
a
sack
of ball bearings. How about a vat of chicken grease?
Yeah, that would be useful too.
We're gonna haul a vat of chicken grease like 18 miles.
Well, I don't want to
only need to be a gallon or so.
I mean, yeah, they've got chicken grease if you really want it, but yeah, I think you asked before about caltrops and that kind of stuff, and their trader didn't have anything like that.
Zashar, I do have a bag of ball bearings in my backpack. I completely forgot about.
Well, that will be useful in case we need to make an escape, to throw them behind us or to preset an area to slow them down. Ball bearings won't cause a wound like a rusty caltrop will that can fester for days, though.
Right.
All right. Well, minus any other prep, which you guys are welcome to do some more next session. I think we'll end here because I need to do some setup on the map that you'll be heading to. So I think we'll probably stop here, unless anyone has any other like minor business they want to do before you forget it in town.
I'm good.
We'll start here though, so if there's anything you think of, we can address it really quickly.
Is the red dwarf flown yet?
He doesn't. While you're following him, like go down any back alleys or anything where he's like out of sight of anyone else.
Oh, that's too bad.
You're gonna leave this town defenseless?
Oh no, I'm not trying to kill it. What are you thinking? I'm not evil.
What? Are you just?
Oh yeah, I never would have thought.
Well, it sounds like we're gonna have our work cut out for us next time, especially now that we actually know what we're up against.
Right.
We know what we're up against, but they know what they're up against too. Although, actually, the only ones that they really saw were me and Jay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, everybody who seriously saw you.
Yeah.
No, wait a second. No, that's not quite true. Because there were several of you. There were several of you who saw the ones who were like the soldiers who were watching the slaves last.
Mm-hmm. Cyanwrath has seen all of you now.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
that coward.
I'm glad I didn't do a sleight of hand because I rolled a 1.
That's right. So at least one of we should plan on our descriptions being known.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm going to need to train more.
I'm still the most known, being what I am.
Yeah.
Yes, there are certain traits that are hard to hide.
That blue skin, scales.
You have like yellow or bronze scales, aren't
bronze scales? Yeah. I am a bronze dragon.
Bronze, that would be.
Yeah, you and Cyanwrath, well, you have different colors. You favor the same elements, so you're almost like opposed to each other.
But one is a half dragon and the other is a dragon.
Right.
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Dragonborns are not derived from dragons.
Right.
What?
It's true. Whatever. I don't know.
They come from the same
dragons,
world.
Right in the name.
Well, it's
yeah.
I don't know what the lineage of Dragonborn is mysterious.
Dragonborn have only been around this world for about 100 years.
Okay, but like at least it would be. Yeah, 2 editions. But at least it would like make sense. Like, what is a logical inference? Oh, they're called Dragonborn. They look like dragons. Are they related to dragons? I'm gonna like venture a guess at yes.
No relation. Purely coincidence.
Maybe somewhere in their DNA.
Well, that's the thing about these arcane facts. You just never know.
Well, we can explore
Dragons
your
are purely better, 100% better.
We can explore your racial heritage another time.
I don't know much about my race, really. I've been living with humans my whole life.
It's true.
Really? I'm sorry.
I was abandoned or saved as an egg by Imelda's father.
That's right. In the town where we came from, there was an illicit trade in the eggs of kind like you.
That's what I've heard.
You, Dybroth, seems to have turned out to become a fine warrior. But don't take this the wrong way, but if someone hadn't grown up with the right values, the right guidance, they could be a warrior just as fearsome as you, and yet not quite so good. You understand what I'm saying, right? It was for that reason that my father found it was so important to break up that smuggling ring.
I'm glad he did.
I take off my signet ring and put it in my pocket.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll leave it there. So I'm gonna cut the stream. So thanks for watching, viewers. Next week, hopefully, we'll see our heroes wreak some havoc in the dragon hatchery.
Yeah.